Shorter sentence often turns out to be a little more difficult. Read the sentence completely before you decide which one is the right option. She was a trailblazing female intellectual. That means a trendsetter, somebody who started something. In an openly dash world of New York elites whose views of women were dash. Now, she is a female intellectual in an openly dash world of New York elites whose views on women were dash. So, if you are a trailblazer woman in a New York society of elites, you expect that they are forming some sort. When would you become a trailblazer in any area or sphere? When you face problems and you say, okay, let's move forward. So here you anticipate that these New York elite would probably, because she's a trailblazer, so the society must be something opposing female intellectual activity. Keeping that in mind, let's look at the options. She was a trailblazing female intellectual in an openly feministic world of New York elites whose views on women were noxious. If the elites were feministic, then their views on women cannot be noxious. Feministic, supporting women, women oriented, female oriented. So the second word doesn't make sense. Misogynistic New York elites, they hate women, they're against women. Then obviously their views on women will be noxious, evil, harmful. Makes sense. So she was a trailblazer, she was a pathbreaker in a society of New York elites who were misogynistic, so they wouldn't let a woman forward. Their views on women were anti-women, noxious, harmful to women. Makes it perfect. Let's look at option CD. Misanthropic New York elites. Now, she is a female intellectual. She is a female intellectual. They called her a trailblazing. So, how can the elites be misanthropic? Okay, they must have been anti-women. They wouldn't be anti-men. And exorbitant means extravagant or expensive. Doesn't fit at all. Neurotic New York elites whose views on women were indifferent. Too much to call them neurotic, right? Cynical, if they were cynical, their views on women will be negative, not casual. Therefore, the best answer, since she's a trailblazer, intellectual movement of women, she started it off. You assume there was opposition, and only B fits that. Misogynistic, they did not like women, they were not pro-women, and therefore the views on women were very negative or noxious or harmful. So answer is B.